everybody. Rob, aka Robbie Diesel, and I'm sitting here with a new acquaintance, Mr. BD Tattoo Artist slash Artist Extraordinaire. Thank you so much for being on today, man.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me, man.
We were, no problem. We were kind of chit-chatting before we decided to do this interview. I found out that this young man is a fellow Michigander, so of course we had to chop it up. So the first thing that I want to know about is how long have you been doing art?
Well, I've been doing art all my life. I started when I was like 6 to 13. I took a break, then jumped back into it when I was like 20, 21. And that kind of went to the tattoo part of my career. Started with that, and then kind of like just took off with it. Ups and ups, really.
I like that, ups and ups. What was the catalyst behind you getting back into your art?
So I already basically discovered tattoos when I was like 17, like 16, 17. And I met an artist that was doing my own, and ended up creating my own art. So I started working with him, and then I started sending people to him, and then end up like creating their art. So it's like I'm doing half the job that he was doing. So at that point it was like, oh well, I'm doing half the job, I might as well try to learn it myself. You know, so then after that, I ain't hear nothing from him. You know, yeah, he ghosted me real bad. I was kind of hurt, but I was like, man, skip it. I just end up ordering me a machine and just learning it from YouTube. The experience that I had with tattoos. Went to different artists, went to different tattoo shops, trying to ask for like an apprentice and this and the other. Denied, right? So it's like, man, skip y'all. I'm about to do it, I'm about to learn it. So it was just non-stop, just learn everything I can with this tattooing. I knew about the art side. So I think a year later, I met one guy that was opening up a shop, and he took me in to like, you know, tell me what to look for, and look at. And then after that, it was just like, oh, I think I got it. And then went to like different shops and expos and just learned from everybody else. And just really try to be different from everybody else. Because everybody like in the tattoo industry, it was like black and gray, and we couldn't get color, right? So it was like, man, I think it's a way that we can get color, right? So I'm like, let me learn all this what I need to learn, and then try to separate myself from everybody else, because I didn't want to be like everybody else, right? So I learned color, and I kind of thrived in color. So what I was taught was the pictures not finished to color. So I had to get back to work. So it was more studying, more learning, and it kind of like skyrocketed. And then as far as like the art, I've been tattooing for 11 years.
Okay, all right.
Then realized there's more than just tattooing. Right. So it's more art. So people will come up and be like, I want that same tattoo. I'm not about to give you the same tattoo, but I can give you something like it, right? Okay. But it's like, no, I don't like it. I want that. So I'm like, all right, well, here's a picture.
Right.
And it was like, oh my God, thank you. So I'm like, oh, I can really do that. So everybody that came to me that most likely had like a tattoo that I've done, I kind of like recreated and made it a poster, a shirt, plexiglass, a canvas, a sticker, like whatever it may be, just so it benefits everybody. You don't want your art to be limited. Art is a gift to one another.
For sure. And you touched on something important, right? Like being an artist and doing tattoos obviously go hand in hand, right? But having individual creativity, I think, helps you go even further in that world. So how important was it for you to be an artist, doing tattoos, and having your own individual spin on things versus just tattooing what people bring you all the time?
Being creative. You gotta be creative, because if you if you always accept what people give you, then they're putting a block over your limit.
Right, the bar is set pretty low.
Yes.
Basically doing this
Same thing over and over again. So now it's like, how can you as an individual get better? Right? So I'm always preaching growth and comfortability. You know, it's always you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, of course, so you can actually grow, and not just as an artist, but as an individual. Right? So now, if people always gave me, hey, I want this cross, and you do that cross, because it happened before in my early career. It's like, I'm tired of doing this same cross, right? I'm tired of doing this same image over and over again. How can I make it different? Right? So now it's like, you know what? I am an artist. I can just draw this cross. I can draw or create whatever you may think. So now it's like, it's an open up Pandora's box. Right? Now, let's just say I want Goku. Right? When you think Goku, you think of so many forms of Goku. Right? So now you ask the client or ask the person, what form of Goku? They want, they just say Goku Super Saiyan 3. You can make that however you want to make it.
Right, there's different poses, different scenarios.
So after that, it's like, now, where's it going? Right. Now you gotta make sure that it fits the body or fit the subject. So if there's a canvas or a shirt, make sure that it fits whatever you want.
Right. And how does doing like anime tattoos, for example, how does that push the boundaries of your creativity? What types of challenges do you run into when people go, oh, I want to go cool, but they don't know specifically which form or what stance or what scenario they want to be?
So I asked them, for instance, somebody asked me for a Goku. I'll say, what's your favorite form? Or what's your favorite either saga, scene of the of the subject? It'll be, let's just say, Frieza saga, right? Of course, Frieza saga, if you got base or you got Super Saiyan, right? So now, for me, just because I got creative freedom, that's all you need to tell, right? So now I'm gonna make, just because my mind goes from 1 to 1,000, I'm making like 3 designs for you to pick from.
Right, okay.
So it might be even 6, you never know. It might be base form, it might be Super Saiyan, it might be in the moment when he turns Super Saiyan, right? So it's like, okay, I want Goku on my forearm. What form or what saga? There you go, man. Because, like, for instance, Super Saiyan 4 Diamond, right? The guy wanted, as soon as it came out, he wanted it on the back of his calf, right? I'm like, all right, bet. I already know what I'm about to do.
I just got the fucking pocket. I'm about to get that signed with you guys.
Bam! And then all of a sudden, you know what? Let's color it, let's dagger it up.
She was 60 just for the
Canvas.
Right.
You know first moves. I want for signature.
So how did you decide that you wanted to focus specifically on that? Like, I got a little bit of ink. And this is an old tattoo, but even back when I got it, it was always like, hey, you can't do colors. So what, was it just naturally wanting to be different, or was it the challenge of being able to prove somebody wrong that said, like, I want to be able to do colors?
Both. We come with challenges every day. Now, when somebody say that you can't do something, when I grew up trying to remove the word paint, because paint is always going to limit yourself where somebody may be able to do it, right? So it's like, okay, well, this person got color. How can I translate this on art scene? So now, of course, you got trials and errors, but then you have to learn also not just the colors, but the person's skin, right? Everybody has different skin tones. Everybody's skin heals and reacts differently. So once you know the tattoo part and the foundation of just the tattoo and the actual aspect on how it heals over time, then you can kind of put and add color to it. What colors go into what make it darker, what make it lighter, what stands out more than others, So now it's just first it was trial and error, and then it's like just a art where what color contrasts each other. You know, so
It's like a science
it's
experiment.
literally science, right? So it's like what colors hit will make this pop out more.
Yeah.
So everything is an illusion.
Right. Okay.
So it's learning and never settle for a can't or no.
And learning to never back down from a challenge.
Yeah, because we challenge every day. We challenge ourselves every day getting up.
Right.
In my right. So
Eliminate that word. That's
up and up.
That's a gym for y'all out there.
Up and up.
I appreciate you, brother.
God,
Thank you
my
so
God.
much. Tell the people where they can find you on social.
BD Tattz 2.0 on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Might find me on Twitter, you never know. Thread. The shop is Tommy House Tattoo Studios, located in Wayne, Michigan. That's off Wayne and Michigan Road. Tattoos on all types of skin. We do everything. One-stop shop, man. We play the game. We do everything. The home away from home, man. Come at us.
Go check them out. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes.